Today is January 19th, which means it's the birthday of a true living legend. It's impossible to believe, but 80 years ago today, Dolly Rebecca Parton was born in Sevier County, Tennessee. She was the fourth of 12 children who would outgrow a one-room cabin and grow up to become one of the most celebrated women in country music history. Her signature look, the wigs, the rhinestones, the heels, all of it covers up Dolly's greatest feature, her heart. Her love for our mountains and her people has never diminished in 8 decades. And in that same way, the people of Sevier County agree they will always love her as well.
Because the Little Coat of Many Colors was based on Mama's story, the Imagination Library was inspired by my dad.
Long before fame and fortune, Dolly Parton was a young girl growing up in the mountains of Sevier County.
I was inspired by my mother, my grandmas, my aunts. They were very strong women in their right and were very spiritual based.
Dolly has long shared that her family was dirt poor, but they were rich in love and encouragement.
She was an upperclassman when I was in school growing up, and she was coming to Knoxville every day to be on the station, to be on WBIR on the Kaz Walker Show in the mornings.
Sevier County historian Carol McMahon remembers his high school classmate.
She sang a lot on the local radio station as well in Sevierville when she was growing up. She sang every chance she got. She sang in church, she sang at school, she sang anywhere that people would ask her.
There's something fishy going on.
Parton's father would take her anywhere he could so she could perform.
Well, you know, he was her first manager. He was the one who he realized she had a singing voice, and he wanted her to capitalize on it, and he did whatever it took. He'd put her in his old truck and take her anywhere he thought she had a chance to sing.
And another father figure, a man by the name of Kaz Walker, was also instrumental in helping her in those early years.
I think like her father, he pushed her to do more. He realized that she had the talent and the determination.
McMahon recalls Dolly had her signature style in the halls of Sevier County High.
She used to be walking to the lunchroom every day when I was a freshman in high school and she was a senior. Us young boys would come running past her to get in line at the cafeteria ahead of her. She came in one day and she just let us have it. She said, "It's hard to handle all these books and a wig at the same time."
I've often said it was a song that brought me out of the Smoky Mountains and a song that's brought me back.
After leaving her hometown and finding fame, Dolly continued to come back to Sevier County.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Dollywood.
There, she opened Dollywood and the very first Imagination Library. There's even a road named after her and a statue that sits in the heart of town.
Her fame and her popularity has meant so much to the tourism industry. The biggest catalyst since the national park was established in Sevier County with the 12 million visitors we have a year was Dollywood.
And while she may be 80 years old, this living legend continues to refresh, rebrand, and reignite her legacy in the hearts of her people.
I think she just feels like she's one of us. And she don't want to be anyone else but one of us, and she just makes that clear. And she's very fortunate and realizes it to have the fame that she has, and she's capitalized on that every way she can, and the fruits of that she's shared with the people she loves.
Happy birthday, Dolly. It is wild to think that she got her start just steps away from where we're standing right here at Channel 10. Gotten to meet her a couple times too. She is just as kind as you would expect. There have been a lot of concerns recently over Dolly's health. She did release on social media that she would not be able to attend a birthday celebration at the Grand Ole Opry over the weekend. However, she is still keeping busy. She is remaining loyal to her hometown too. McMahon says she's working with the Sevier County Tourism Group for a special walk through downtown Sevierville, following not her footsteps, but her heel prints. I love that. They should kick that off later on in the year. And all over East Tennessee, there are tributes to Dolly Parton and her influence, not just on music, but on the area itself. Starting, of course, with her hometown and the statue outside of Sevierville you saw just a little bit ago. That was outside the courthouse. Historian Carol McMahon says Dolly wanted her statue to be outside that courthouse. She even told People magazine her late father used to kid her that her fans thought of her as an idol. But to the pigeons, that statue was an outhouse. And then also downtown Knoxville, you just saw it a little bit ago. They honor East Tennessee's favorite daughter. There's a mural of the singer just off Market Square in Strong Alley. Of course, there's a mural of the singer Music City that was unveiled recently in Nashville. Dolly's also set to open a hotel in Nashville later this year. You can see those butterflies everywhere you look when you think of Dolly. You can also follow in Dolly's footsteps or heel prints of her career with downtown Knoxville. There are a number of historical markers that trace her stops at the midday merry-go-round and even the Bijou Theater.